I spoke in Philadelphia recently, and there was an advisor from the suburbs from Villanova, and he said, once in a while we all get in slumps. I'm sure you did. How do you break out of a slump? That's a very interesting question. And my answer to Mark is this. Ted Williams talked about having a slump, the greatest hitter of all time probably. He talked about when he had a slump, when he had a hitting slump in baseball, he'd get out of it by trying to hit balls back up the middle. Nothing fancy, just make contact, hit the ball up the middle. I think in our industry, hitting the ball up the middle is getting proactive. If you find yourself in a slump, get proactive. If you're going to be in a fight, fight. Put the gloves on and come out fighting. But I think in addition to getting out of slumps, it's important we not get in them in the first place. Here are a couple of exercises I would give you that you might do on a regular basis to avoid going into a slump. One is this. Why not on a Friday night, every week or periodically, whatever your schedule allows, before you go home that day, turn the lights off, shut your office door, sit by yourself, and ask yourself a question. If I were fired today, what would I do differently on Monday to avoid getting fired? What can I do differently? What one thing or two things can I jettison that are non-productive? And I think if you do that, you'll avoid the slump. The other thing I would tell you, Mark, is people have to have goals, and goals have to be achievable and written down. If you can go to bed at night and cross something off your list and you feel good about yourself, you won't get in a slump. But when you do, hit singles up the middle, get proactive, go out and meet people, ask for referrals, get yourself back on track. You'll get out of that slump pretty quickly.